Good morning, everyone. Today, inshallah, we will continue on the matrices and various problems and exercises that you can find, of course, in the. I believe I sent you the slides. Before I forget, yesterday, did you enjoy Dr. Muhammad? Did you understand the? Okay, very good.
Oh, what we needed?
Very good.
What we needed يعني مع
أسئلة multiple choice في الامتحان. أسئلة multiple choice في الامتحان. It's never more than a multiple choice question.
More than perfect. What's really needed, I need to tell them that you really started on them. Did you go through the 3 slides? The 3 programs?
هو basically احنا أخذنا اسمه إيه ده
Introduction أو
the first slide.
The first slide.
احنا عملنا الكولرز بس اللي هي الحتة بتاعت الكولرز.
Oh, okay. بس الكالرز دي عرفت تظبطوها؟
البلوتينج عملنا بلوتينج
Very good. Okay, let's start. So today, inshallah, as I told you, we will start with the. Did you went to model? Still, there is a problems. What's the problems?
I do have access.
I need you. I know you have an access for that. Please, I need to be sure. What's the problems with you? I need to raise these problems because you have quizzes and you will have to see it. Yeah. You have to go through it.
Our courses don't appear on the accounts. We can log in, but there is no courses.
لا ما أنت بتروح على search courses.
There is no option to add a course.
بص هعمل login دلوقتي. هعمل login أنا.
Okay, let's go through this after we finish. Okay, Rami, I will have to leave you at 12:45 or 12:40.
We have to leave at 12:45?
Me. I will have to leave you at 12:40.
Okay.
Supposed to stay together till, but I will have to leave at 12:40 as I have a meeting. I will have to. Okay, perfect. This problem was really one of the nicest problems that you can deal with. You are subject to problems like this. We will show in the exercises that we have. I'm not really sure if I share these slides with you. But I will share it with you. Yeah. This problem is very nice. He's asking you find the value of eta, some variable. Okay, already exists eta.
اسمها eta.
Yeah. For each the system which consists of x plus y plus z equal to 1, system 3 equations and 3 unknowns, but its function and the value of eta that appears in front of you. And he wants you to find these values such that the system has a solution. Okay? So the first step when you are asking for something like this, start by the augmented matrix. Okay? So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to convey this system into an augmented matrix. Okay? Simply, it's gonna be 1, 1, 1, and the result equal to 1 for the first equation. For the second one, it's gonna be 1,
4, 10.
4, 10, and equal to eta squared. The last one, the third equation, which is 1, 2, 4, then eta. This is the matrix or the augmented matrix.
But what does the eta represent? What does the ولا هو
unknown? Some unknown.
يعني هو زيه زي
A,
x.
B, whatever.
زيه زي x.
But it's a coefficient. Okay, it's not one of the major variables.
لا لا I understand.
Just only it's a coefficient.
Okay.
Your mission is to find the value of eta such that this system has a solution.
Okay.
Okay, what to do? Any ideas? Omar?
دي ايده مش توم صح؟
Yeah. Number. Simple.
دلوقتي الرو اوبريشنز لغايه ما اوصل اسمه ده
Reduced echelon form.
بالظبط.
I will try to get as much as possible close to the echelon form. So what I'm going to do, or the reduced echelon form, which is going to be better actually. So all I have to do right now is trying to have the pivot for the first row. Okay, I need the first row pivot to exist. So already it's 1, so I'm gonna just let the first row to be exactly the same. Then I need the rest of the first row equal to 0. In order to force this, I will multiply 1 by negative 1, then I will add it on the second row. Start, negative 1 times 1 is going to be negative 1 plus 1, so the result will be 0. Negative 1 plus 4, 3. Negative 1 plus 10, it's going to be 9. Negative 1 plus eta square, I will have eta square minus 1. Same way like I will go through it with the third row. Exactly the same. So, negative 1 plus 1, the result will be 0. Negative 1 plus 2, the result will be 1. Negative 1 plus 4, you will have 3. Negative 1 plus eta, also you will have eta minus 1. So I succeeded in doing that with the first column. In a similar manner, I need to go for the second row, getting the pivot first, and then use it, Ya Omar, in order to get the rest of the elements equal to 0, as we will see. Okay, the next step, next step, I need this number to equal to 1, or to be 1, with the least number of fractions. So try as much as possible. If you have a solution or something, we can do.
First row.
الوحيد اللي مركز معايا رامي. بفضلكم كده مش ينفع.
Negative 2 times the first row plus the second row.
Okay, I can multiply the second in negative 2. Once you are trying to work out these rows after the first one, start from the bottom. Yes, because the left is 0. It's not going to change what you already exerted an effort in order to get it. So I can replace the second instead of the, the second with the third one, which is a possible process. This is operation number 1. It's going to be really very simple. Yes. Or multiplying this in negative 2 and add it on the second row. Also, I will end up having 1. Or just dividing by 3. But I will avoid dividing by a certain number, because once you divide by a certain number, you will start dealing with fractions. And the fractions is not really nice. So I would prefer just to switch these rows. So the coming matrix is gonna be like this. شباب ركزوا معايا ما تكونش دعوه باللي بره. ده هيديني 0 1 3 and eta minus 1. The remaining rows are 0 3 9 eta square minus 1. The first will be exactly the same, no changes. Now I will start focusing on taking this pivot and forcing the numbers through this one equal to 0 and the above also. So what I'm going to do is to multiply this row by negative 3, then add it on the third one.
ليه negative 3؟
Okay.
ما negative 3 هتطلع لي صح.
Negative 3 plus 3 is going to be 0. I need to be as close as possible to the echelon form. Okay.
So
actually, to the reduced echelon form. It's going to be better. So what I'm going to do right now is to let the second row as it is. So it's a 1 0 1 and then 3 and then I have eta minus 1.
Okay.
Then I will multiply this row by negative 3 and I will add it on the other row. Negative 3 times 0 equals 0 plus 0, so the result will be 0. Negative 3 plus 3, the result will be 0. Negative 3 times 3 is going to be negative 9.
0.
Negative 9 plus 9, so it's going to be 0. Then I will multiply these values in negative 3 and I will add them on this value. So I'm going to have eta square, okay, then negative 3 eta will be added, so negative 3 eta, but the negative 3 times negative 1, which is going to be positive 3, positive 3 plus negative 1, you will end up having positive 2. So actually, at the time being, for the third row, all of these elements equal to 0, but this number is not equal to 0. It's simply eta square minus 3 eta plus 2. Don't stop. Don't stop. Just continue. I will need this number also to equal to 0. So I will have to multiply this row by
negative 1.
Yes, exactly right, Ronnie. Negative 1, then I will add it on the above one, on the above row. So negative 1 times 0 is going to be 0 plus 1, so it's going to be 1. Negative 1 plus 1, so it's going to come up to 0. Negative 1 times 3, negative 3 plus 1, so it's going to be negative 2. Negative times eta, so it's going to be 1 minus eta. 1 minus eta plus 1, so this row is 2 minus eta. More than perfect. Beautiful.
ثواني لا انا مش فاهم 2 minus eta وصلنا لها ازاي مش هي 1
simply انا بضرب في نيجاتيف 1 وبقت فوق.
ماشي مش انا لو ضربت
يبقى نيجاتيف 1 بلس 1 0. نيجاتيف 3
لا انا فاهم ده كله انا بتكلم بس في eta minus 1.
نيجاتيف ايتا negative times eta minus 1 is going to be 1 minus eta.
Okay.
1 minus eta plus 1, so it's going to be 2 minus eta. Okay? Or should I repeat it once more?
2 minus عشان انا خدت ال1 من الناحيه الثانيه وديتها هناك وبدل ما اخلي النيجاتيف
لا لا انا ما عملتش حاجه. multiply النيجاتيف 1
ماشي
هيديك ايه؟
negative eta plus 1.
Okay, I will write it this way.
واسيبها كده؟
Then this is going to be a problem? It's not mine now. Then I will add this on positive 1.
على 1.
يوم يبقى 2 minus.
فهمتها.
Okay.
Why do we not write the eta squared minus 3 eta plus 2? Why do we not write it as negative eta plus 2?
How to write it negative?
عشان دي quadratic equation اصلا.
ازاي هكتبها؟ خلي بالك ان انا دلوقتي جبت الكونديشن. انا دلوقتي واقف على الكونديشن. To have a solution, in order to have a solution, now for the time being. Just let them a second. Okay. When or what are the values, or for which values you will have this number equal to 0? If I have eta squared minus 3 eta plus 2 doesn't equal to 0, what's the result? What's gonna be? If those numbers are zeros, but this one is not a 0. If those numbers are zeros, but this one not equal to 0, what's gonna be? It's gonna be no solution.
طب احنا ليه ما ينفعش نفكها؟
هو انت هتفكها ليه اصلا؟
Listen, I will do that. استنى بس حبيبي استنى. First step. أول ما النقطة دي ظهرت قدامك كده الرانكس are not the same. Remember the rank.
Yes,
in order to have a consistent system, the coefficient matrix rank should equal to the augmented matrix rank. And this is not gonna happen. If eta squared minus 3 eta plus 2 doesn't equal to 0. If it equal to 2, 3, 4, 10, negative 1, whatever, so you will have no solution. In order to have a solution, so now eta squared minus 3 eta plus 2 must equal to what?
0.
This is the condition for the system to be consistent. Yes? Start factorizing this value in order to find the values of eta. This quadratic equation can be easily factorized. Okay? So I will factorize it like this. It's a 2 brackets. This is eta, 2, 1, I believe minus, equal to 0. Which is gonna end up to eta 1 equal positive 1, or another value for eta which equal to 2. So if eta equal to 1, and try to substitute, it's gonna be 1 positive, minus 3 plus 2, so this value is gonna equal to 0. So I will have the rank of A equal the rank of the augmented matrix, but let them the number of variables. So I will have infinitely many number of solutions. If I have 2, it's gonna be similar. So this is gonna be 4 minus 6 plus 2, which is gonna be 0 also. So the condition for this system to have a solution is for the only values of eta which equal to 1 and 2.
يعني
Okay.
بفك الكوادراتيك ايكويشن عشان اطلع البوتنشال فاليوز بتاعت ايتا
اللي تخلي الكوادراتيك فانكشن equal to 0 or the quadratic value equal to 0.
تمام.
Because if it equal to 0 ده معناه ان هيبقى عندي هنا n finite number of solutions. اوكي كده؟ لان لما بعمل كده هيبقى ال R of A بيساوي ال R of the augmented matrix.
الرانك از ايكوال لما يبقى عندي كله بزيرو الرانك يبقى ايكوال.
Okay. The rank of the augmented matrix. Okay, and it will be less than the number of variables, which is 3, because these two ranks are 2. While you have how many variables? 3 of them. يبقى less than 3. This is the condition for infinite number of solutions. Can you find this number of solution? Can you find this infinite number of solution? How to find it, guys? All I have to do is to substitute in this matrix instead of eta by once number 1 and twice number 8 is equal to 2. شباب فاهمين بقول ايه؟ طيب another question. Is it possible to have a unique solution for this system?
وتبقى ايكوال تو
نو عشان تحت كله زيروز.
بس كده. شايف for any value of eta there will never be a unique solution.
عشان كده
يعني كده كل دول بكام؟
زيرو.
بزيروز and they don't depend on the value of eta. So for this system you are subject to two cases. Either no solution case if the value of eta doesn't equal to 1 or doesn't equal to 2. So this way, this matter, or in this manner, this quadratic value is not going to equal to 0. But if eta equal 1 or eta equal 2, this quantity will be 0 and then you will have a solution. Okay? طيب جميل قوي. تعالى انا همسح بس هضطر امسح بس الجزء اللي فوق علشان اوريك السولوشن. ماشي؟ طيب تعالى كده f eta equal positive 1. What's gonna happen؟ لو ايتا بتاعتي دي طلعت بتساوي بوزيتيف 1 ايه اللي هيحصل؟ ستارت سبستيتيوت.
لو ايتا طلعت بوزيتيف
اف ايتا equal positive 1. I will take this for the final matrix and I will start substituting. So you will have 1, 0, negative 2,
2 minus
then
1.
2 minus 1 which is
1.
1. And for the second row it's gonna be 0,
1,
then 1, 3,
0.
Then you will have 1 minus 1 which equal to 0. And then the last row is completely equal to 0, which is gonna develop that x minus 2z equal to positive 1. This is the first equation.
لو انا substitute في equation
لأن أنا عارف إن دي اسمها x وإن ده اسمه y وإن ده z. صح؟ These are the variables. Okay. Once more, expand them as an equations. أنا بعد كده هقعدها كده.
لازم.
هقول لك يعني. إيه اللي لازمه يعني؟ يبقى 1 fix in x is 0 of y negative 2z equal 1. For the second row, اقعد يا رب. For the second one, it's gonna be y plus 3 over z equal to 0.
Okay.
For these two equations, now I will try to get x and y with respect to z. So actually, it's gonna be x which equal to 1 plus 2 over z. Y will equal to minus 3z, and of course z is the
0.
not 0. The arbitrary constant that you can choose. So if I choose z equal to c or scalar, you will have this negative 3c, and you will have the first value which is going to be 1 plus 2c. So if c equal to 0, Mr. Faris, I will have a solution. Faris, I'm sorry. If c equal to 1, I will have a second solution. If c equal to negative 1, I will have third solution, and so on. So infinite number of solutions. All of them depend on the value of c. Okay? So once you start choosing c, you will find the values. Exactly in a similar manner, I will do the same, but with eta value equal positive. See, once more, Omar, once more. This is the system. The steps of solutions are number 1, form the augmented matrix. This is number 1. This is the first step. Second step, try to get as much as possible closer to a unit matrix or get the reduced echelon form. Step number 3, put the condition for the solution. This is the condition for this solution. Okay, I will do exactly the same. Once more for us. Okay, I've taken all the numbers, I put them in the augmented matrix. Exactly like the one that we wrote previously. I will start to focus. I need the first entry in the first row equal to 1 and the remaining elements equal to 0. How to do this? I will multiply the first -1 and add it on the other two rows. This is the -1 plus 1 equals 0, -1 plus 4 equals 3, -1, 10 equals 9, -1 we need to square, it's going to be 8 squared minus 1. In a similar manner, exactly in the same way, I will start multiplying the first row with -1 and add it on the last row. -1 plus 1 equals 0, -1 plus 2, which is 1, -1 plus 4, you will end up having 3, -1 plus eta, it's a eta minus 1. In a similar manner, I succeeded in completing the first column. In a similar manner, نفس الأسلوب, I will go to the second matrix. Okay? السلام عليكم. ازيك؟ كله تمام.
ممكن تعملوا ريجستريشن اول ما تخلصوا الكلاس مع دكتور عمر على المسجز اللي جات لكم على
هو لسه الباسورد ما جاش.
ادخل اعمل ريجستريشن دلوقتي وهيجي لك الباسورد ما تقلقش. متأكد ان الباسورد ما جاتش؟
ازاي اعمل ريجستريشن من غير الباسورد؟
اعمل كليك على اللينك.
هو ما جاليش حاجه.
بص المسجز اللي
ضمن الصفحه
مكتوب انرول هير. ماشي بعدين اخش ادوس انرول هير لازم بيطلب مني الباسورد. ولوجن مفيش ريجستريشن. Problems with your login, please contact.
عشان هم عمالين.
Just a second, it's okay. We will continue, okay?